Now, Northern Ireland trying to do a better job against San Marino. Oh, it could have been 4. It should have been 4, perhaps. Lafferty will know that. I think it was a shot from George McCartney. Whatever. It was a ball with a lot of pace on it. There it was for heading. He couldn't get a touch. McCartney. Baird. You'd be glad of a game, Baird. He's only started 1 game for Fulham this season. The flag stays down. Lafferty. Healy is in the middle. Oh, Davis! Clever flick. Second goal, and second at Windsor Park for Davis. It's 4-0. His first goal for 3.5 years. His only other goal was against Wales in a World Cup defeat here. They open them up again. How's this for a finish? Brazilian-like. And the crowd at the Alec Russell stand will have enjoyed that. They get a close-up. Beautiful flick. Good build-up. Good run from Lafferty. Tremendous ball in, and how's that for a slick finish? His daughter Chloe, who's a month old today, would have enjoyed that one. Patterson, look at the space. 9 men behind the ball, San Marino. Oh, Gillespie, great run out. Can he finish it? Oh, I thought it was number 5. Davis will think it should have been. In fact, he'll know it should have been. Tremendous run from Gillespie. And they are ripping San Marino apart. They've got a free kick. Little boots going in there. Perhaps a little bit of frustration from San Marino. Yeah, shake of the head. He knows. He got one with a beautiful flick not so long ago. He should have had his second of the night. Stephen Davis, all set up by that man there, Keith Gillespie. And it comes. Keeper's ball, he did well. The header was by McCartney. He can't believe it. He thought he was in there to make it 5. Still has that determined look. In time added on in this qualifier. Baird is up in the back, McGivern is up, McCartney is up. As that ball comes across, McCartney will get his head to it. Davis, it's in the net. It may have been Davis. Is Feeney claiming it? The flag is up. It won't count. It may well have been an own goal. That was my first thought. But that man there has ruled it out, whoever scored it. Here we see it again. McCartney back across. Davis got a touch. The keeper got a touch. Yeah, he was offside. It was Patterson, in fact. And the referee has brought it to an end. Healy got the first. Grant McCann got the second. Lafferty got the third. That man there got the 4th. It could have been more, but it's the first win of the campaign. It's 4 points from 4 games. We have a lot to do, but at least we're up and running. Final score at Windsor Park in this World Cup qualifier. It's Northern Ireland 4, San Marino 0.
4-0, very pleased with, but most important, we get the 3 points. That's what we set out to do. Delighted with the performance, the approach by the players. They were very controlled, disciplined, and were patient, and they had to be, because they got loads of bodies, but there was some very, very good football played tonight.
Were there nerves tonight pre-match, given that there was a fair degree of pressure, and given that, in many respects, you were on a hiding to nothing, playing at side ranked 200 in the world?
I think all the nerves was on the people outside, the coaching staff and the players, because I think we knew that if we played to our best, what we have been doing the last few games, but not getting the results, we would have went out and beat them, which we did. So I think all the nerves was just kind of a little rubbish, really. So
David, I take it from you a sense of relief. The goal has come.
Pleased the goal's come. You know, it was never one of them where I was beating myself up. I think other people were beating myself up about it, but it's one of them where you score a lot of goals, people expect, and when you don't deliver, people want to, have a little pop at you. But that's football. That's the way football is. I was disappointed not to score in the Scotland game, the penalty miss. But from then on, I don't think I've really missed too many great opportunities. And tonight, it wasn't one of my better goals, but it counts.
Yeah, and it's the 8th in World Cup campaigns. It brings you joint equal with the great Jerry Armstrong, but I take it would be an even greater prize to make it to a World Cup.
That's a big prize. That's what we're after. We've let a few points slip already in the group, but tonight we got ourselves back on the points, and we were expected to. We play San Marino again in, I think, February. We'll be expected again to win, and who knows? Fingers crossed. People say, nothing short of a miracle, but miracles happen.
Obviously, I was left out a few of the Nigel's last few squads, and I've started to play well again for Scunthorpe and got my match fitness back up again, and I think I proved it tonight, obviously with my goal and stuff, and I'm just really pleased to score and really pleased to start the last 2 games, to be honest. 13
months in the wilderness. Did it hurt?
It did, to be honest. I was starting to think, well, am I ever going to go back in? Obviously, with Scunthorpe getting relegated into League One and stuff, but we've done well this year. We're top of the league as well, and obviously Nigel's seen how well I've been doing, so I'm really pleased to be back in the squad and hopefully I can stay there.
Relive that moment for me, because by the look in your face, it was the sweetest of moments.
It was. I had one just before it for Dave's goal when I got through, and I should have shot it really, and I passed it to David, but he repaid the favour for me with a great little set, and I just didn't think anything else of it. I just thought, just shoot and you might have a chance of scoring here, and I did, and it was a great feeling.
We knew before we stepped out on the pitch tonight what was needed, and you could go through every single player that stepped on the pitch tonight and say how well he did and what have you. But I think it was a good team performance, and like I say, it was nice to see the goals getting shared around tonight. And yeah, it was pleasing to keep a clean sheet as well.
You'll sleep easy tonight. Did you sleep easy last night?
Yeah, well, say the preparation for us was exactly the same as the game on Saturday, the 2 games before that. It hasn't been any different, and we treat each game exactly the same as it comes, whether it be San Marino, whether it be the Czech Republic. Our focus is going out and getting 3 points, and that's what we did tonight, and got a few goals, like I said, to go with it.
The table not exactly wide open, but Slovakia, I'm sure you've heard, now top, then 2 and 7, Northern Ireland, the Czech Republic on 4. You will feel that away to San Marino and 2 home games, there are certainly points to be got, and there's a lot to be played for.
Definitely, we knew that going into this game. Like I say, we knew going into the game that it wasn't all over, it wasn't a lost cause or anything like that, and looking around and looking at the table, as I said before, teams will take points off each other, and that's happening again tonight. It'll happen again in the games coming up, I'm sure, and it's up to us just to make sure we capitalise on our opportunities like we did tonight. Hopefully, pick up some more points in our next game, and then, like I say, we have 2 games coming up at home, which we keep our home form going. We've got every chance and stay in contention, hang on to the teams above us, and then hopefully when we get them at Windsor, we got a chance to get a good result against them. You never know, then you can just keep going.
Don't get carried away. We've beaten San Marino tonight. We're expected to beat them. We've done it in a professional manner. We're very pleased with that. Just goes to show Slovakia top of the table. There's a lot to play for, and the big boys aren't getting all their own way, and I think it'll carry on like that. It's important that we do our job. Our next World Cup qualifier is away from home against San Marino, and again, we got to look to get 3 points.
You just never know. We'll certainly not be giving up the ghost. We should beat San Marino, no disrespect to them, because I think we give them a lot of respect again tonight. But we will be expected to beat them. And, home games these days, the punters turn up, they sing for 90 minutes, and they expect big points and big victories.
That goal, it was certainly made and finished in Sunderland. George Searing run down that left flank. He had a formidable part to play in it.
He always does. For when George was missing for personal reasons, in the past couple of years, I always did say, he was a big miss. I'm pleased to be linking up with him at Sunderland. I think, and I know the manager at Sunderland, Roy Keane, thinks he's one of the top 2 best left backs in the Premier League, and his performance tonight sort of proved that.
Well, Jim and Michael are with me in the studio. Jim, job done, but importantly, job done in style tonight.
Yeah, I think, obviously there was a lot of pressure on the lads, and I think they performed admirably. I think they were expected to win. I think, sometimes when that happens, you can be overawed by